Hello and welcome to the Supercoach AFL Coach of Real Men. Today's podcast will be, if you join us, please subscribe. If you like it, please hit that like. But we'll show you something. If you enjoy it, please make a mention of that and follow. Well, tonight's game is between Brisbane and who's playing against Brisbane tonight? I don't know, man. But what we know is that Carlton's going to play. So we're going to look at a Carlton player. Oh, the great players this week we got to watch out for will be Tom Stewart. If you haven't got him this week, welcome to the Supercoach news of the week before it all starts to hit, and then we might feel sorry about ourselves, but we'll give some good insight into it so you may not make mistakes like you do every week. But just be strong. But we might show you a few insights into it. Do you think Patrick Cripps should be brought in this night? Yes, unfortunately I didn't do that. So, if you can, bring it in before the clock says too late. You can make that change. I think it's going to be a fire tonight. That's Supercoach news this week. The only news that can be brought to you by Real Man Coach. The only inquisition you need to make is Patrick Cripps tonight against the Lions. Here we go. Against Harrison Andrews. That will be the battle. Cripps versus Andrews. I mean, there'll be many battles in between with Lucky Neal as well. But I think that would be the matchup. Would be the defense of the Brisbane Lions against the midfield Marvel captain himself, Patrick Cripps. These two are very important in the Supercoach realm. Especially Patrick Cripps, better games. Can we see the name? Cripps is your highlight. Ooh, there again, Cripps, Patrick Cripps. And this weekend, if you haven't got Patrick Stewart, it's number one list, top of the table, right there, the top. Stewart, Cripps, important players this week we should watch out for all day. If anybody brought him in, well, I did at the start, but I took him out. I brought him back in again. Tell me something I don't know already. And, well, if you got Adam Saad tonight, Adam Saad, where's he with? Saad, there he is. I think he'll be playing a beautiful role tonight against the Lions. And, well, it will be a tremendous battle happening just a couple hours from now. Hopefully you have picked your teams and your players and make sure you're confident of every move that you make. And this weekend we got James Sicily, a defense important player. Be watching this weekend. Hopefully he keeps his steady rate of scores. And Ollie Wise, although he's not doing much this weekend for Supercoach reasons, now let's just get right past him. But Adam Treloar against the Western Bulldogs, I think he ain't going to get past Bontempelli or Adam Treloar. The two midfield marvels that are doing it, I think they're going to win a few more games this week. I was looking to bring him in, Supercoach realms, but I might give it a couple more weeks and I might bring him in a bit later after the bye. But a fantastic player to watch. Keep your eye on him. We're forecasting pods here. This is the pod table. Welcome to JJ's Fitness and, well, everything else that's associated with fitness and football, food, and everything else, talking and more. So let's keep on going. Josh Dacos. What a Collingwood team that will be this year, but unfortunately the ruck went down. But I think he's a player that needs to step up this week, so we need to watch him. He was a pot of mine, but unfortunately the ruck went down and Collingwood was struggling, weltering at the wings, just like Sydney. Where is Sydney? Oh, Parker. I think this Sydney needs to park somewhere. Here it is. Tom Atkins and Luke Parker. Similar player. They'd be both vital to the wins this week. Although Atkins is working behind the scenes with Holmes and Simpson too. Sam Simpson, you got him this week. Fortunately, I couldn't bring him in this week, Sam Simpson. But I might bring him in next week. I'm going for more points this week. You got cash. You going for cash. I got cash. You are going for cash. I'm going for points. So I didn't bring in Sam Simpson, nor did I bring Chinkota, or did I? I think I did bring Chinkota. I bring in Patrick Stewart, that's for sure. Chinkota might be there on the side, but I think I bring Jack Steele. Jack Steele will be a good, wise decision to bring in this week. In the midfield to upgrade season, one up, one down. And so, Nan Curvis. Getting close there, so you better hold on to your shirts, you Samson Ryan holders. When he comes back, I think you might look to trade, but I think you've done well by making a few dollars on Samson Ryan instead of Judson Clark. Come on, mate. Hard week, mate. Put him on. That's why you lost last week against Gold Coast, mate. Give him the front line instead of putting him in 5 minutes to rescue your team when it's all over, mate. You know. He's the top 3 round pick, mate. He's doing good. He makes great decisions. He goes and saves the team. He does great valuable touches in the right areas where it's necessary to clean the ball out. Mate, I think you better have a good look at yourself, Hardwick, mate. You're making bad decisions. Now you're going back to your formation in round 1, 2, 3. Come on, mate. Anyway, Rowan, what a magnificent round he had last week, 159. Who gets that? You did, And congratulations to the Molten podcast, Molten Fantasy, that, if you followed him, I think you'd be laughing this week. Anyway, half a smile. I'm kind of half a frown. Kind of like a glass half empty than more full. Anyway, let's continue on. I think he might have a good fly this week, so everyone's got him. He's a fantastic team member of our supercoach team. So other games that I'm very excited to watch will be the Geelong Cats versus the Adelaide Crows. And Ben Keys, I think he's a hard worker and he'll make things work and make it hard for Geelong too. And Patrick Stewart, Did you bring Patrick Stewart? Oh shit, they were saying what? Ben Keys is tagging him this week? I don't think so. Ain't gonna work, but I might quell his touches. I'll bring in Patrick Stewart. And that be a mistake this week? Doesn't matter. You gotta roll with the punches, mate. Eventually you're gonna get Patrick Stewart in 1 week or the other. So let's make it this week when it's the hardest time in his life. Let's do it. See if it all pans out. And Port Adelaide's having a tremendous season so far, from bottom of the table, coming up rising, threatening to top 4. Travis Boak being a good play. Coach Hinkley, I think he should have brought him in all season, but his body's getting old and he's bringing him the right time. I think still a great coaching decision this year. And Travis Boak if you look to bring him in this week, I think it'll be nice to get a 120 plus. I think he'll do well for any coach that have the guts and the balls to actually bring in Travis Big Balls Boak. Travis the big captain, tremendous inspiration to the Port Adelaide team. Yes, thank you. So back to Geelong, because that's all the hype at the moment. Jeremy Cameron and Hawkins, they'll do well for the Geelong Cats with Stewart in the background, picking up all the loose pieces that remain, because other teams is just crumbling by his knees. They're just giving him the ball. I don't know why. I didn't have him at the start of the season, but I do now. So hopefully that continues on. Cozzy Pickett, I think he's going to make a magnificent effort this week to bring the Demons against the... I think the Suns are doing very well this week. I think they're rising. In spite of Dewey is still Dewey at Gold Coast with Took going down, and the season is looking to fly. But I think it's going to be just another bland season for the Gold Coast. because this week Cosy Picker might do a run around everybody, and Oliver and Petrarca. But Cosy Pickett, very important player. Look what a leader he has become for the Demons in his third year. Unbelievable player. Toby Green's been doing good. If you in the forward line, anybody hasn't got him in there yet, maybe you might look to bring him in, something different from the other teams. But it is something that you might need to look at, because he is playing a wonderful game for the GWS Giants, and I think unbelievable. He might snag a couple of goals this week and keep them into contentions. But Toby Green might look at him to bring him probably after the bye or something, just a little bit different. Or I don't know how this year's game gonna go, but you got to make confident decisions, and I don't think so. Maybe next year or something, when they get a little bit better, maybe Toby Green might fire consistently. And we're down to the last two players that are important in the game, which is Callum Mills and Nat Fyfe. They're great players, but we're at the rubbish bin side of things. So this is at the end of the table. So everybody have a good game this week, and make sure all your players are in. But these are good players that should be on the watch list. This is the watch list, watchmen that are playing good football, and you never know. Give you some kind of insight that you might need to win your Supercoach in 23. But look for Patrick Stewart against the Crows to get 156 or something against Dawson, maybe 250, say 2 150s. That'd be nice, say. But we'll see you at the end of the round, and I hope you enjoy this content that I'm bringing you. And if you like it, enjoy it, like it, press it, subscribe it, and I'll see you next time you turn it back on, so we can have another look at these tremendous football teams and players that are doing so well for us this season in the AFL Supercoach. Well, from the coach of Real Men, and position top 7% so far in top round 8. Hopefully we hope. Just got to keep on hoping, I guess, like everybody else, that none of our players go down again. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. Okay, see ya.